What if the moon disappeared? Imagine this. One night, you look up at the sky, and the moon is simply gone. No warning, no explanation, just an empty void where once there was a glowing, silvery sphere. The world is still, but everything is about to change. What would happen if the moon just disappeared? The moon's role in Earth's life. To understand the consequences, let's first take a moment to appreciate just how important the moon is to life on Earth. Tides. One of the most visible effects of the moon is the rise and fall of the ocean tides. The moon's gravity pulls on the Earth's oceans, creating high and low tides. Without the moon, these tides would be drastically reduced, and the Earth's ocean currents would be much weaker. This could affect the entire ecosystem, from sea creatures to the climate. Stabilizing Earth's axis. The moon also plays a crucial role in stabilizing Earth's tilt. Our planet's axis is tilted at about 23.5 degrees, and this tilt is responsible for the seasons. The moon helps keep this tilt steady over long periods of time. Without it, Earth's axis could shift unpredictably, causing dramatic changes in our climate and weather patterns. Nighttime light. Of course, the moon gives us light during the night, especially when it's full. While the stars and other celestial bodies provide some light, the absence of the moon would make the night much darker, potentially affecting both animals that depend on moonlight to navigate and humans who enjoy the beauty of a moonlit night. What would happen to the Earth's tides without the moon? The disappearance of the moon would drastically change the tides on Earth. Right now, the moon's gravitational pull is responsible for creating the tides, causing them to rise and fall every day. Without the moon, the sun would still exert some influence, but the effect would be much weaker. Smaller tides. The sun's gravity still creates a smaller effect on the tides, but it would only cause a rise and fall of about 10 to 20 centimeters, compared to the several meters we experience now. This would have a huge impact on coastal ecosystems and the animals that live there. Many species, like crabs and shellfish, depend on the tidal movements to survive. Impact on marine life. Tidal movements help to mix the oceans, bringing nutrients from the deep up to the surface. Without strong tides, this nutrient cycle would slow down, disrupting marine food chains and potentially leading to the collapse of many marine ecosystems. How would the Earth's climate change? The moon doesn't just help us with tides and light, it also plays a big role in stabilizing Earth's climate. The moon's gravitational pull helps to keep Earth's axis tilt steady. If the moon were to disappear, this balance would be thrown off. Unpredictable seasons. Without the moon, Earth's axis could wobble more freely. Over thousands of years, this wobbling could lead to drastic shifts in the seasons. Some parts of the world might experience extreme cold or heat, while others might experience long periods of darkness or sunlight. The stability we rely on for our climate would no longer exist, and that could lead to unpredictable weather patterns and environmental instability. Faster climate shifts. With the moon gone, the Earth would experience more extreme climate fluctuations over long periods of time. This could make it harder for plants, animals, and even humans to adapt to changing conditions. Farming, for example, might become much harder if the seasons start to shift unpredictably. What happens to life on Earth? Without the moon, you might wonder, could life survive without the moon? While the moon is vital in many ways, life on Earth is resilient. But there would certainly be changes that could affect life in various ways. Animals that rely on the moon. Many species of animals, like sea turtles and certain fish, rely on the moon to guide their migrations and behaviors. For example, Sea turtles use the moonlight to find their way to the ocean after hatching. Without the moon, these species would struggle to find their way, potentially affecting entire ecosystems. Humans and the moon's influence. Humans, too, have been influenced by the moon. The moon has been used to keep time for thousands of years. Cultures around the world have built myths and calendars around the phases of the moon. Its disappearance would mark the end of an era for many cultural traditions, while also affecting things like nighttime lighting and natural rhythms that many people rely on. The Earth's rotation and day length without the moon. The moon also affects how long our days are. Right now, Earth's rotation is slowly slowing down due to the gravitational pull of the moon. This means that days are getting longer, but it happens very gradually. Without the moon, Earth's rotation would eventually speed up. Shorter days. Over millions of years, Earth would likely start spinning faster. This would result in shorter days. While this wouldn't happen overnight, it would still have a major impact on the length of a day and could affect everything from sleep cycles to animal behaviors. Could the moon's disappearance lead to the end of life on Earth? Would life on Earth end if the moon disappeared? Probably not immediately, but it would certainly face challenges. The moon's disappearance would cause dramatic shifts in tides, climate, and ecosystems. These changes would take time, but they could lead to significant disruption in the way life functions. Extinction of species. Some species that depend on the moon for their survival might not be able to adapt quickly enough, leading to extinction. While some species would likely survive and adapt, the overall balance of ecosystems would be significantly altered. Conclusion: the moon's vital role in our lives. So, what happens if the moon disappears? The Earth would be dramatically different. The tides would be much weaker. The climate would become unstable, and many species that rely on the moon would struggle to survive. While life might continue on Earth, it would be a much harsher and more unpredictable place. The moon does far more than just light up the night sky. It plays a crucial role in stabilizing our planet's environment and supporting life as we know it. So, the next time you look up at the moon, take a moment to appreciate just how much it truly does for us. What do you think? Could we survive without the moon? Let us know your thoughts.